Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mitch from Mitch Reviews Everything. Today I'll be reviewing Bruce, King of Kung Fu from 1980. It was co-directed by Daniel Lau and Bruce Lee. It's from HK and Malaya Movie Corporation. Alright, let's get to the plot on this one. This is a loosely based Bruce Blatation biography film starring Hwang King-Lung, aka Bruce Lee as Bruce Lee, that dives into Bruce Lee's teenage years developing his martial arts skills in Hong Kong. Lee, however, finds himself targeted by multiple kung fu schools that he runs into trouble with. These encounters keep encouraging him to seek new styles of martial arts, including Wing Chun, blind style, and snake fist style. All Bruce Lee's fights are causing Bruce's father much distress, and he decides to ship Bruce back off to the US. Will Bruce regain his reputation and build his skills enough to become the King of Kung Fu? Alright, let's get to the good, the bad, and the Kung Fu here, the good and the bad, and the martial arts here. And unfortunately, this is one of those ones where the fighting sequences fall well below average. There's just not enough in the choreography to stick in your mind. There's just not enough meat on the bones. By the time the movie ends, you're really not going to remember any of the fight sequences. None of them stuck out. Bruce Lee and company do a good job of executing things in this film, but the martial arts just, unfortunately, falls well below average and gets lost in the endless sea of kung fu movies. There is a surprise cameo appearance by Bolo Yeung where he comes and goes, very quickly. I don't even think the fight he was in was 1 minute long. He comes and poof, he is gone, disappears. There's some nice things. Bruce Lee does a good job at keeping Bruce Lee's mannerisms under wraps, keeping a little subdued. This is supposed to be Bruce Lee in his teenage years before he developed his signature style. I think they do one thing where he does his signature thumb to the nose thing to show that he's licking his opponents. Now, I do want to talk about some of the martial arts stylings in this film. They have depicted in here Wing Chun, which is, of course, the big one that Ip Man taught Bruce Lee, so they have to have that one. But then they also included blind style and snake style, where he learned from two other masters in the film. Now, the snake style, oddly enough, is the one this film puts a huge emphasis on, and that's the one that they have him learning the most of, or for the most time in this film. And they even have an extended scene where he's messing with 3 live cobras to master his snake style. Now, I looked up Bruce Lee very briefly, just did a quick search, and I didn't see, maybe my quick search wasn't enough in digging into Bruce Lee, but I didn't see anywhere snake style, so I thought that was a very unusual choice for this film. It does make for a standout scene in this, and really is the one scene, if anything you're going to take away, you're going to be like, huh, do you remember that one crazy scene where they have him messing with actual live cobras? Just a crazy scene. And as far as Bruce Lee goes, depicting Bruce Lee, this is kind of a tough one to judge because I think they did the right thing. And of course, Bruce Lee as a teenager would not have developed his signature style and mannerisms that made him this huge star that he was. So they kind of had to keep, Bruce Lee had to keep things under wraps here and had to treat him like before he was anything, and that's what the movie's about. Bruce Lee learning all these different kung fu styles and learning to be the man that he became and the man that we all know and remember as one of the biggest stars in kung fu and martial arts ever. So I think he did a good job. Bruce Lee's not my favorite Bruce Lee imitator. I think he's good. I think he has better films, but I gotta always go with Dragon Lee as my favorite Bruce Blatation guy or Bruce imitator. So anyway, Bruce did a good job in this. I'm just glad they kept things subdued. That's really the big takeaway from this, and I think that was a good move. All in all, this is unfortunately a below-average kung fu movie. For me, I like to have the main bad guys, huge bad guys, coming at good guys. There's that the good versus evil dynamic. And this movie doesn't really have that because, obviously this is a semi-biography film just depicting Bruce Lee coming up as a martial artist. That's all I got on this one. Again, if you want to check it out, it's available pretty much everywhere. You can probably find it online for free. That's all I got on this one. My name is Mitch. It's been Mitch Reviews Everything in a below-average Bruce Blatation film, Bruce, King of Kung Fu.